God, Goddess, Morning, Wangwam, 𝐾𝐫𝐞𝐬, best friends. How are you vibing today? Hope all is well for you, no matter your vibe and frequency. Bienvenidas. Welcome to my channel, Becoming Wise Gal, a real following my soul's vibe. I am the rare black unicorn, a real journey in these social media streets, and my channel is an astrological tarot audio visualization. I break down the energetic effect and effect that the spiritual realms have on us, helping you have a better understanding of your haters, of your money, of your love life, of your health, and overall you, friend, via tarot and astrology, specifically the moon, because the moon is connected to our subconscious, where we consciously, subconsciously live day in and day out. Bless. But overall, friend, I spill the energetic detox tea so you know how to move in these energetic and blessed streets. Right. But now that you know who I am and what my channel is about, let's finish breaking bread. Have a seat at the table, my babies, and catch the vibes. And let's get into today's holistic astro talk. FYI, please read my disclaimer in the description area. And if you come across, I should say, my video after said energies that are surrounding us today that we talk about, you could just skip to the tarot portion of the video. The timestamps are down below. The tarot portion is timeless because at the end of the day, whenever you come across my readings, that could be the frequency you're on. That reading could possibly give you more insight as to how you're vibing. And I use the word could and possibly because the tarot readings are in general. But as I said, please use your discernment, read my disclaimer down below, and of course, babes, always listen to yourself and your higher self and the God of your understanding first and foremost for direction, because we are all here learning and growing together per the energetic physical solar contracts we signed. Ashe. So with no further ado, let's tap into the energy first so you can understand the tarot portion much better. Catch your soul's vibe. Blessed. Okay, friends. So on Sunday, this past Sunday, October 2nd, was the Capricorn first quarter moon, and the moon stayed in the first quarter moon phase as of yesterday, which was the 3rd. So we transitioned out of the waxing crescent moon phase into the waxing gibbous moon phase. This week is all waxing gibbous until Sunday, October 9th, where we will have our Aries first full moon. I can't wait. So the overall energy this week is all about grounding your mental, emotional intelligence and knowing what you think about yourself and your life, your views, your beliefs, your opinions. It's all based upon how closed or open-minded you are to expand and within yourself and just expand as far as your boundaries that you've created. So really sit back, friend, and evaluate, your mental body, your mentality. Check out the video I posted earlier this week about the overall energy for the month of October. That energetic detox tea is the short 10-minute video. I don't go real long in it, just to give you a overview. But this week is to physically exhibit that you truly have a mental understanding of your emotions, because this first quarter moon is in Capricorn. Capricorn symbolism is a seagull, right? Right. It has an earth element. It's divine feminine energy with a cardinal modality, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So let's break it down. Now, seagull. Well, we know that the sea is the part of the ocean that's closest to the land. So to me, I look at that as grounding. As I mentioned earlier, the sea is also known for salt. Oh, I didn't mention it, but the sea is known to have salt, a high amounts of salt in it. And sea salt and salt in general in many fields of study and careers and so forth is known to be a detoxer. It's known to be a purifier. Hence us leaving the Virgo new moon / waxing crescent moon phase, which is all about purifying and bringing stability to your mind, because Virgo, it has that earth element, bringing it all to your mental body, your inner communication. Ergo Virgo, that it has the virgin symbolism. It has that earth element, as I just mentioned, and is ruled by Mercury, which is where I got the purification and stabilization of the mind, of our mental body. Okay, so going back to our first quarter moon in Capricorn phase that we were just in to kick the week off, we also know the sea is water, which represents our emotional body. Cardinal modalities, as we all know, is about that action, taking the initiative in some type of way, shape, or form. Also, when I think about the modality cardinal, I think of masculine energy because it's representative of action, and that's masculine energy. It's about the physical action we take after doing the feminine work, the inner work, diving into the deep, diving into the shadows, exploring the unbalanced energies of our souls carried over into into this lifetime that created the low vibrational contracts we've experienced and will experience to learn from, so we can level up energetically, therefore physically. As above is below, as within it is throughout. Ashe, right, friend? Right. So with Saturn being the ruling planet of Capricorn, and overall this week's first quarter moon's purpose is all about discipline. That's how we're going to truly ground our newly purified, higher vibrational thought patterns. And by doing this inner work on our mental body, friend, clearing out the old that didn't work for us, #fall seasons purpose, right? Right. But we'll be in the alignment with the universal energies surrounding us with the upcoming Aries full moon. We all know that full moons is wherever your energy flowed, whether it was being done subconsciously or consciously, that is what is going to come to fruition, right? That's what's going to come about in our physical realms and our physical worlds, friend. So with the full moon being in Aries, it's heavy, heavy, heavy masculine energy, because Aries is masculine energy. It has a cardinal modality, and I already talked about my perspective on that modality, and it has a fire element. All I see is action on action on action times 10. It's going to be so powerful. I cannot wait. But because it's the full moon, and with Mars being the ruling planet over Aries, it's about your self-confidence. Energetically, how confident are you showing up to the God of your understanding, to the cosmos, to the ethers, to the universe, and most importantly, to yourself / your higher self, friend, who made a contract with our divine ether parents of all creations to show up as you, the lower physical representation of the highest form of you, to slay and overcome your lower vibrational karmic contracts, so you can align with your higher and highest destinies, that you energetically came down here to experience in the physical realms, as well as find your truth, figure out your soul purpose, or your purpose in general, because your soul is you, right? And it's a lot deeper than what we know. That's all I know. And what we're doing now, including myself, which is why I also follow the moon's guidance within and throughout our subconscious replay that we do every single day. That's how you know if you're living in the present, the past, or the future. So with this Aries new full moon, it's all about, okay, what are you showing up as? What are you showing to the universe, to the cosmos, to the ethers, to the God of your understanding? as far as what you're confident in or lack of confidence in, you know, and that's what you're going to call in. So let's get into the tarot, friend, so you can get more insight on what's going on, because now that we have the tea on the energy for the week, friend, let's get into the pick of cards. Once again, the timestamps are down below. This is a 3-pile pick a card. Now I break my piles up into chakras. This week it's going to be the root chakra, or for this reading, I should say, it's going to be the root chakra, heart chakra, and crown chakra. I do not say which pile is which in the description area. You'll know once you meet me in that reading. It's just to make learning about you and your soul's vibe, aka your vibe, friend, more fun. So if some haters come out and or bullish, you know, because that happens, that's life. If that comes out in your reading, you at least can laugh. Why? Because you are getting the leg up. Because you just sipped the energetic detox tea a few minutes ago with the Astro talk. So therefore, you'll know how to work within yourself and with yourself to bring what you want, or at least get closer to bringing what you want, no matter what your goals are in life right now, currently, to fruition. You know, be more successful and walk more in purpose, you know. Now let's catch your vibe, friend, and I'll see you in your pile. Hey, Pile 1 friends, welcome to your reading. Okay, friends, I see a lot of positive things going on with you. You are my root chakra Pile 1 friends. So let's get into the cards. Okay, first and foremost, overall, the energy of the cards, I see a lot of progress. I see, as you can see, there's a lot of pentacles. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 7 of Pentacles upright. And then we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, I'm going to let you know, friend, first and foremost, that I read cards differently than a little bit than other people. As you can see, the some cards fell out sideways. How they fall is how I read it. I don't go just reverse and upright. I go from left and right. So let's start off with the top card. At the top card, you see a bunch of little boys, a group of little boys in red. Now on that card, that's from my ancestor tarot deck, Oracle tarot deck, and it says laugh and have fun. With that card facing the left, that's telling me that that's something that you probably should work on more. Because you are definitely focused on something. I see a lot of grounding because of the brown in the next card. You know, brown is grounding. You're trying to bring some new life. Of course, because the Pentacle cards is here, it's in regards to your money and your health. You know, it could be your mental health. It could be your emotional health. It could be your physical health. But definitely you are focused on building something. And right now, your soul is saying, have some fun, you know, relax a little bit, because you are definitely going to get closer to whatever your goal is. Like I said, it's something definitely in the physical. It doesn't necessarily have to be specifically in regards to money and your health, but because we are in the season of fall/autumn, autumn and fall is the time. Energetically, is the time where we do a lot of reflection, you know, see what worked, what didn't work, because in the summertime, everything is supposed to be, should have fell in place. You know, summertime is all about balance, and you enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know, summertime represents that medicine wheel. And so whatever did not work out in your favor, that's the time, this is the time of the year as far as fall, is when we look back and start the reevaluation process, long story short, before we get truly deep into the thick of reevaluating ourselves when winter comes around. But for now, fall also to me always represented the mental body, because as they say, there's a time and a reason for everything. So right now we're working on our mental body for this season. And this season is saying relax a little bit, you know, with this spread. It's saying relax a little bit because you're on your way. You're definitely building something and stuff, but have a little fun. Get back to the basics, because the card that's at the top with the that's all brown with the little boy by himself, that's back to the basics in reverse. And then with you having the other card with the group of little boys in the red, and it's facing to the left, which is our past, you know, our south node, and it's saying laugh and have some fun. Get back to the basics. You know, everything does not have to be serious all the time. Down at the bottom, you'll see that there's a card. It's an oracle card. It says Moksha of Kali. If you enlarge the picture, you will see what it says. But it says, relief shall come swiftly. Soon you will see things differently. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward. You will overcome all opposition, be released into improved circumstances, and be supported to bring your sacred path to fruition. Yeah, like I said, I see that you are definitely on the way to obtaining your goal, accomplishing your goal, Pile One friends. Just remember, because you are my root chakra pile, and the fact that getting back to the basics came out in reverse, and as well as laugh and have fun came out, and it was facing more to the left, which is our south node. You're trying to transcend, definitely. You might be in your mental a lot. That's what I'm seeing, as opposed to the physical. You're thinking about what's going on in your physical world, whatever it is, that you're thinking about it a lot. But you're definitely making changes. You're striving and putting a lot of focus into what you're doing, a lot of energy to grow and get out of the situation. Not saying that it's something negative or you know, but it's just, I do see a lot of growth and for you to be moving forward. I'm seeing that right now you're someone that's trying to stabilize something, most definitely, especially with the card with the kittens. It says that funny feeling you get when you think you're important to someone and you're not. And the top of that card is facing to the right, which is our north node. And then speak my self-love deck is up in reverse, the main card, which is speak for simply love. Speak for itself. That's what it says. So I'm seeing that you just need to relax a little, love on yourself a little bit more, because right now, you know, we're in the wax and gibbous moon phase, and energy is going, it's high, it's getting higher, right? So with that being said, you want to be very mindful on where your thoughts are going at this time, especially since we are in the season where we're needing to focus on our mental body, because everything starts in your mental. You know, your thoughts. How you feel is based upon the types of thoughts you have. If you're having a lot of low vibrational, aka negative thoughts, or you're thinking too hard and it's coming off as an energy of worry and concern, of course we're going to have that. But when you're overthinking, it sends out the energetic vibrations of lack of faith in what you're doing. It also sends out the energetic vibration that you don't know what you're doing and you're just reaching for straws. Not saying that that's what is coming up in your reading. I mean, not heavily. I do see it just a teeny tiny bit. So you definitely want to just relax a little bit, have some fun, balance yourself out, balance your mental body out. You know, sit down with yourself and really sit and ask yourself, do I know what I'm doing? You know, whatever your goal is that you're focused on, do I know what I'm doing? You know, did you create your plan? You know, did you double check your T's were crossed and your I's are dotted? Because if you created your plan, you know what you're doing. You just have to stick to your plan and let it work out the way it's supposed to work out, when it's supposed to work out. Because remember, we can't force anything. We have to align with it. You know, whatever we try to call in, I shouldn't say try to, whatever we want to call in, because when you're doing it, you're not trying, you're doing it. It's just that sometimes we create our own doubts and hesitate because of our own self-doubt, because of the mental thoughts that we have, because it's not coming when we feel like it should come, or it might work out take a little bit longer than we expect. So I definitely see that whatever you're working on, friend, you're definitely focused. I see it working out. You just have to relax a little bit. And just remember to have some fun. Don't think too hard. Don't worry too much, because you're going. And if it doesn't come to fruition by this full moon, you're definitely going to be a little bit closer, because your energy is definitely, you're protective right now, and you're really on your way. So I hope this has helped you confirm some things this week as far as where you're at, my root chakra friends, with what's going on with your situation. Like I said, whatever your goal is, you're definitely on the way. Just keep doing you. Balance yourself out mentally, call in some good thoughts, focus on the positive and less on the little hiccups that come, because those are just tests. Remember that. Those are just tests that we need to go through in order to show that we are really ready for what it is you want to embrace, in your life. But that's all I have for you, friend, my Power One friends, my root chakra friends. Thank you for letting me be your connect to the astral realms and your vibe. Don't forget to ring my notification bell, smash that friend button, aka subscribe button, and make sure to choose the all option button from that bell drop down menu, so the next time I call to spill the energetic tea, you won't miss my call, babes. Remember to tell yourself, I am irrefutable. BKA, I'm impossible to deny. Remember to be patient with yourself and love on yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think and back up emotionally and physically is what you create. Remember as well, friend, we made high and low vibrational soul contracts before we incarnated, aka was born to help us realign with ourselves energetically. So striving harder to be kind to yourself, patience with yourself, and maintaining your inner peace and self-love is a must, because we're all here to figure out what's really going on per our individual and collective soul's vibration. Ashe. So stay blessed up, friends, and I'll see you in the ethers or the next astro video. Peace, love, and bliss. Ashe, so mo it be. Hey, Pal 2 friends, you are my heart chakra file, and let me tell y'all definitely know what's up. It's funny though. Let me tell you this. Pile 2 friends, if you were drawn to another pile, definitely go check that out, because the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles came out in that pile as well. So I feel like this energy that I'm following, the souls that I'm following, the people that I'm following is like you're looking for some type of confirmation. I don't know yet, but I could tell your vibe is good. You are definitely flowing with this week's energy, surrounding energy thus far. You are definitely following your soul's vibe. I will say that. In the same with that other pile, that pile was also following their soul's vibe. But let's get into the reading. Okay, so Pile 2 friends, my heart chakra pile, you are definitely, if you don't know what the heart chakra rules over, definitely go check that out. So that way you can have a better understanding of where you are at and where, so that way you could direct your energy to where you want it to go. But I see things looking on an up and up, friend. Definitely are calling in and getting in alignment, and if you are not already in alignment with your whatever your goals are, this week. I do see a little bit of hiccups though, because when you look at the top of the reading of the spread, to the left, you see the art card, which is in reverse. Now, if you're able to enlarge your screen, you'll see that the art card, this is divine masculine, divine feminine. Like, this image to me represents our inner and outer self, our inner energy, our outer energy, our higher self, and our lower self to the T. I love this representation of the of yin yang energy, because if you look at the card, like, the one side is a darker blue hand, which looks more like a masculine hand, but the face is a feminine face. And then on the other side is a darker blue face that looks more masculine, but the hand is feminine, and the feminine hand is holding a cup of water, which, you know, represents cups, water, emotions. And then the other hand, I don't know if that's like a wand or if it's fire. It looks more like fire to me, like a wand of fire, a wand made out of fire, I should say. But with that being said, you know, fire is transcending. Fire is masculine energy. Fire is movement, since it's in a wand. And even if it was just fire itself, it's still movement. It's transition. But you see it came out in reverse. And then we have next to that the lust card. So you have some internal things that you need to work on, just like the other pile that came out where the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles came out. So I'm seeing here that somebody has a little bit of disturbance / blockages going on, friend. Some of my friends, because of the fact that you're definitely making things happen, but you're very focused, or a little bit, I shouldn't say very, but a little bit more focused on the physical. Don't get caught up in what you see and hear and things like that, because remember, whatever's going on as to why this lust card came out upright, remember, these are tests to see if you're ready. The main thing we all have to learn is how to maintain our inner peace. And it all starts in our mental body. As I was saying in that pile, the fall season / autumn season, it's all about us focusing on our mental body. Everything starts within your mind. Everything starts within your thoughts. Everything starts within your imagination, what you envision. When you hear people say, oh, the imagination is fake, when you're a kid, you imagine things, that all is real, because our imagination, our minds, is the lower version of the ethers, that's within us. Whatever you imagine, whatever you think is what you become. That's what brings what you see in your reality. So I'm seeing that there's just a little bit of a hiccup going on. So you definitely, as well as I said in that pile, just want to balance out your thoughts, because you see miscommunication came out. My level up card, the circular cards at the bottom, it came out reverse. It's the more colorful card, and then it says miscommunication, respond versus react. So as I was saying, friend, just remember that whatever you see going on that could possibly cause you to be concerned, worried, it's all a test. It's all a test. Whatever you're going through that seems a little bit of a challenge or very much of a challenge, obstacle, blockage, it's all a test. As long as you sit down with yourself and get your mind clear on what's really going on, then you're good to go. And then you have next to that, you see is redirection. And I read cards as they fall out. So you see that it says redirection. There's something better for you. A closed door is an open door elsewhere. So like I was saying, whatever's going on that you're focused on in the physical, that's just your test to see if you're really ready for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So you might have to let that go. You might have to distance yourself. I don't know, friend. That's for you to decide. That's what you need to talk about within yourself to see what you need to do that's best for you, But I'm seeing wherever you're working on, you're definitely in alignment with surrounding energy, with the vibrations of the universe. You're definitely in alignment for the most part within yourself to bring whatever it is that you want to reach, accomplish, you desire, you're dreaming of into the physical realm, you're definitely going to get there, if not very much closer, by this Aries full moon on Sunday. Because like I said, there's just a little bit of hiccups. I don't feel anything like too heavy going on. It's just a little bit of mental imbalance. Especially with, like I said, with the art card coming out reverse and then miscommunication coming out reverse. So you're definitely working on it and stuff. I see that because miscommunication, as I said, it came out in reverse, and then redirection is facing the left. Which is our south node, and our past. So this is something you're definitely working through and working out, in physically as well as mentally. And it looks like you should overcome. Just keep doing what you're doing. Let's see what else. Oh, Kali, the card, my Oracle Kali Ma card. It says at the top, Kali Kamasa Nasini. Sorry if I butchered the name, but this card says it is time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but not allow it to define you. See what I was saying, friend? Or direct the course of your life. Give up your stories about the past. You have outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativities. Let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. Most definitely, that's a definitely message in itself, like that, and it's so tied into what I'm seeing with the cards with this reading right now. You definitely have some growth that you're transcending, and you're just a little, just a little bit of hiccups in your energy. So you just want to balance out mentally, because remember, everything starts in your mental. And this season, the season of fall, we're focused on mental balance, obtaining mental emotional understanding, obtaining emotional polarity within our mental body, having a better understanding of our emotions mentally, why we do what we do. Why did that person or this situation make us feel the way it made us feel? But overall, friend, you are definitely in Empress energy. You are creating, because the Three of Pentacles came out. And when the threes come out, that means that you are in Empress energy. You are making something happen. And with the Six of Pentacles coming out, it's saying you make the choices, because the Six of Pentacles is lover's energy, the lover's card energy, and that's all about what you choose to do, because the lover's card is ruled by Gemini. No, it's not in this reading. I'm just talking about the numerical messages of the cards thus far. So with the Six of Pentacles coming out, it's all about you choosing what you want to do to make what it is that you want to take care of or accomplish in this season come to fruition, and with Gemini, that's all about, what is it? Air. It has an air element, and as well as Gemini is masculine energy. So it's all about what you think about yourself and your life, and what it is you want to accomplish, what it is you think about and how you think about it. Is your thought process is more on the positive side, where you have faith in yourself and belief in yourself and your higher self and the God of your understanding to make it work however you wanted to make it work? Because we're all energetic beings. We are able to create because we co-create with energy within our energy first and foremost. And once you balance out your energy, then you're able to create and make things more happen more easily for you in your life. So as I was saying, friend, I see that you are on your way. You're definitely creating something positive. I really see that. But with this spread, but you have to balance out those little hiccups within your mental body, so that way you won't block yourself. So with that being said, that's all that I have for you today, Pile 2 friends. I hope that confirmed some things for you. Best of luck on everything with your journey. Keep doing what you're doing. Just remember, have some fun, laugh a little bit, cry a little bit if you need to, so that way you could release whatever it is within your mental body you need to release, so that way you can have clarity on what it is you're mentally going through that's causing low vibrational thoughts. So that way you can't want to, you could stop it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could counteract it. Say some affirmations or something like that. So that way you can bring more positive thoughts in and focus more on the positive things and less on the hiccups that's going on right now that you're physically experiencing, that's creating these semi-low vibrational thoughts and, you know, or problems within your mental body. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you for letting me be your connect to the astral realms and your vibe. Don't forget to ring my notification bell. Smash that friend button, aka subscribe button, friend, and make sure to choose the all option from the bell drop down menu. So the next time I call to spill the energetic tea, you won't miss my call, babes. Remember to tell yourself, I am irrefutable. BKA, I'm impossible to deny. Remember to be patient with yourself and love on yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think and back up emotionally and physically is what you create. Remember as well, friend, we made high and low vibrational soul contracts before we incarnated, aka was born, to help us realign with ourselves energetically. So strive harder to be kind to yourself, patient with yourself, and maintain your inner peace and self-love, because that is a definite must in this lifetime, because we're all here to figure out what's really going on per our individual and collective souls vibrations. Ashe. So stay blessed up, friends, and I'll see you in either the next video or the astral realms. Peace, love, and bliss. Bye. Hey, Pile 3 friends. This is my crown chakra pile. Welcome to your reading, friend. So, what are you calling in this week with the Aries full moon? First of all, I feel like I'm only following a specific group of friends energy and nobody else's, because for one, I was pulled to only pull oracle cards for this pile. And two, both of my other piles pretty much was the same vibe, same energy. Matter of fact, pretty much the same. Well, two of the same cards came out. So the readings in those piles was pretty much the same. So if you was drawn to another pile, you know, I'm following your vibe. So hey, friend, hey. Anyways, let's get into the cards. Okay, so right here, the overall energy, I'm feeling like this pile as well. Your vibe is, for the most part, balanced. You are definitely learning how to be more in balance within yourself and not let the bullish that happens, that we see go on in our physical lives, regardless if it's another person involved or a situation, or as I like to say sometimes, lituation going on, you know, in this world, in your life. You're learning how to not get caught up in the BS. You're learning how to not get caught up in the shenanigans, and you're learning how to let things go. Because the first card that came out, oracle card, is the Mahavira card. That's a goddess, or maybe it's a god, I don't know, but it's from my Kali Ma oracle deck, and it says, no matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us toward a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, whatever the logical mind has to say about them. You know, you are outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior outcome. I feel like this pile is like confirmation for it, regardless if you pick the other pile, another pile or not, and or if you pick multiple piles. I feel like this pile is just another confirmation to the vibe that I've picked up thus far within all three readings, especially with the next card being Please look before you leap into a relationship. You might leap and fucking fall. Oh, excuse my language. It slips out. But that is what the card says. You see it, friend. And I love the fact that this is facing the right. This came out facing the right, which means that that's facing the north node. You know, it's facing your future. So this is something that you're learning to do. You're learning to think about things and really sit down with yourself to see if it's true to you. You know, what do you benefit from this? As I mentioned in the other piles, we are currently, as you all already know, we are currently in the season of fall, the season of autumn, you know, and this season is all about looking back at the things that did not work thus far this year. So that way we could tweak where we need to tweak and adjust things where we need to adjust, you know, remove things that did not benefit you, or either take a seat, you know, have it take 7 seats back is what I'm trying to say overall. So this is definitely the season. My higher self told me that we work primarily on our mental body. Why? Because everything that we experience in our lives, yes, we sign soul contracts, but just because you signed a soul contract does not mean, regardless if it's a high vibrational contract or a low vibrational contract, and then the people that you signed to experience those experiences with, no matter what that experience may be, it doesn't matter what you sign. You know what I'm saying? Only because of the simple fact that the choices you make is the determinant on if what you signed will be annulled temporarily or permanently canceled, or if that's what you're calling in. It's all based upon, and it starts with your mind, what you think about yourself, what you think about your life, and because what you think about yourself is reflected in your life. You know, if you think that, let's say you're trying to, whatever your goal is, I'm not gonna say try. I'm trying to omit that word out of my vocabulary. But whatever you're working towards, you know, you're striving, putting in great effort to obtain and or accomplish in your life right now, it starts with your thoughts, friend. Always remember that. It starts with your thoughts, because however you see yourself, if you see it as a struggle, guess what? It's going to be a struggle. You know, say some affirmations, start focusing on the positive, because the more we focus on the positive, I've learned on my own journey, and trust me, it was hard to do for me because I have a lot of fixed energy. I'm an Aquarius sun and I'm a Leo rising as far as my tropical. And then my sidereal chart, I'm Aquarius sun. My higher self is an, you know, she operate as an Aquarius sun. It's crazy. So talk about hard-ish on hard-ish on hard-ish. That's my story. Anyway, enough about me. Back to you, friend. Sorry, I got off track. But like I was saying, I see that you're moving forward. You're definitely in alignment within the surrounding energy, within definitely this week's energy, because we are in the waxing gibbous moon phase. So energy is picking up, is vibrating faster. So I can see that why throughout all 3 readings that there's been a little bit of imbalances, a little bit of hiccups, a little bit of stagnation, a little bit of blockages going on, but you're working through it. You know, so keep doing that inner work, whatever you are doing, and if you're doing it subconsciously, meaning you're not sure what you're doing, then overall, just keep focusing on the positives. Sorry, got tongue tied. But keep focusing on the positive. Keep working on maintaining your inner peace, removing any and all obstacles from your life and stuff, because those things that you feel is like, okay, I'm going to tolerate this just for a little bit. Dead it. Because a lot of us don't realize that when we try to work something out with something that has been giving us clear signs that it's time to let it go, you're only hurting yourself. Real talk. You're only hurting yourself, which is why I feel like the next card that came out with the pearl mask, it says, I can see who you truly are. Know that I can see what I am truly worth. And it's facing the left, as you can see, which is our south node, our past life, our lower self, our problems, our issues, our challenges. So this is something that you're definitely overcoming. You're starting to see your worth. You're starting to see who you really are and know that you're better than what it is that is causing any type of hardship. I don't care if it's just a little bit. If it's something that you've been working with for a while, and you're like, okay, I can't get over this. Don't worry. Keep doing you. Just keep speaking the positive into your life. Keep speaking about yourself. Keep loving on yourself in a positive way, because the next card that came out after that was gratitude from my level up card. And it's up 2 was facing the left, which is our south node. So I see somebody who's starting to see and appreciate the things that they've been through, and you're seeing it as a lesson. If not, you don't see it as that, start. Really start, because that's what your energy or your higher self is trying to tell you. Start looking at things with gratitude. It says also on that card, there are many things to be grateful for. Some you know of and some you may not know. Say thank you for it all, because next to that is the generosity. I had this card come up at the bottom of the deck of my level up oracle cards, and it says generosity. There are people / angels / ancestors around willing to help you out of the kindness of their hearts. Be grateful for the gifts coming your way. So as I said, you're learning how to be grateful for the things you've came through. You're learning how to be grateful for just you being you. If you're not, start. That's what your higher self is trying to tell you. Start doing that. Why? Because we are always surrounded with opportunity. Regardless if you believe in universe, God, however that higher being of all creation that you believe in, remember, we are always provided with protection. We are always provided with other energetic beings, regardless if you physically see them or don't see them and they're just in the ethers, angels, ancestors, fairies, hermits, whatever you believe in, we're not here to judge, but at the end of the day, they're all here to help us soar, because we chose to physically incarnate into whoever you are today, friend, to accomplish something that's part of your personal goal and the bigger goal overall to what life is. Right. Don't mean to laugh like it's funny, haha, but I'm just saying, we are. We just have to continuously remind ourselves it's not just about us. It's about everything plus ourselves. We're all part of something major. But like I said, this is confirmation. You are definitely in alignment, friend. Keep doing you. Remember to show gratitude. Remember that you are worth it. Remember that whatever happened in the past, it happened in the past. That does not define you currently. That does not define your present. It did not even define you back then. It was just something you had to go through per the energetic solar contracts that you signed. So that way you could see who you truly are, to see your power, to see your strength. And once again, you cannot see that until you start thinking that way, because once again, everything starts in the mental. Whatever you think and how of yourself and how you think of yourself all starts with your mind, your thoughts, your ideas. And if you truly have faith and belief in yourself and the God of your understanding and everything else that surrounds us, that's here to, if it's here to support you or take away from you, if it'll work out overall. But that's all I have for you, friend. Thank you for letting me be your connect to the astral realms and your vibe. Don't forget to ring my notification bell, smash that friend button, aka subscribe button, and make sure to choose the all option from the bell drop down menu, so the next time I call to spill the energetic tea, you won't miss my call, babies. Remember to tell yourself, I am irrefutable. BKA, I am impossible to deny. Remember to be patient with yourself, friend, and love on yourself unconditionally, because whatever you mentally think and back up emotionally and physically is what you create. As well, friend, remember, we made a high and low vibrational soul contract before we incarnated, aka was born, to help us realign with ourselves energetically. So striving harder today, starting today, if you have not, strive harder to be kind to yourself, patient with yourself, and maintain your inner peace and self-love, because in today's world, that is a definite must. Because we're all here to figure out what's really going on per our individual and collective soul's vibrations. Ashe. So stay blessed up, friend, and I'll see you either in the next video or the astral realms. Peace, love, and bliss. Bye.